and we've all had a great time being on the show. And honestly, it's so nice to come to these scenes because I don't often get a chance to see those guys. So when we all get together, you guys get together as well. So it's kind of a reunion for everybody, I think, in many ways. So it's been such a pleasure to work on the show and come back and also move on and do different things. It's been very fortunate for me. Some of you probably know I had a little small part in the Star Trek movie, which was really cool. Thank you. And a lot of the people who petitioned for me initially to be Scotty. I know it's mostly the Stargate fans. I remember the casting director, April Webster, who's a lovely lady, called my manager and said, like, who is Paul McGillion? What is going on? They're getting inundated at Paramount with these letters for him to play Scotty. And I came back to this fifth season of Stargate. I'm like, I didn't know the casting. Honestly, I did not even know there was a movie. And they're like, who is this guy, right? I'm like, why? And she goes, we're getting hundreds of letters for him to play Scotty at Paramount. I'm like, thank you. And then I, read for the part because they said we got to put him on tape. So I did it. And I hopefully did a good job. And then, obviously went to Simon Pegg, who's a terrific actor, did a great job. And the movie was fantastic, I thought, really, really great. I was driving back up to Vancouver to do a play. It was late November, and I got a call from my manager saying, listen, we knew I didn't get Scotty, and it's like it went a certain direction, which happens in the business, But he said, JJ's office, JJ Abrams' office called, and they'd love you to, have a part of the movie. I'm like, okay, what is it? He said, well, they won't tell you until you say yes. I'm like, yes. Yes, I'll do it. So, obviously, a small part I see with Kirk. I have a hat on, if you didn't recognize me, don't blink. So cool to be part of a cool movie like that. I think I'm the only person from Stargate to cross over to Star Trek, which is really cool. Thank you. Which goes back to my dad's story. When I first said to him, I said, Dad, what are you doing? I said, I got a great part. I'm playing a Scottish character on a TV show. Fantastic. Janet Paul playing a Scottish character on a TV show. That's fantastic. What is it? I said, it's Stargate. What? I said, Stargate. Star Trek. I said, no, Stargate. Star Trek. I said, no, Stargate. Star Trek. I said, no, Stargate. It's Stargate Atlantis. It's not bloody Stargate. It's Star Trek. I've been watching it for years. I said, Dad, no, it's Stargate. Stargate Atlantis. It's Star Trek, man. I said, Dad, I'm the one doing it. Don't raise your voice to your old man. Here's the mom. Janet calls on the Star Trek. Oh my God, are you the Star Trek? Yes. Yes, I am. And you know what? Yes, I was. I rectified that situation. So anyway, that was very cool to be part of that. I just finished doing a part on Supernatural. You know that show? Someone likes those boys on the show. With Jensen and Jared, very nice fellas. Great show. It's an episode with Paris Hilton in it. I don't have any scenes with her. Apparently she's fantastic. But apparently she's very nice, and I think it's going to be a really cool episode. So it was really fun to work on that show. Besides that, just do my thing, living in Vancouver, between Vancouver and Los Angeles. Things have been really, really good, and I'm just super happy to be here. So before I start taking questions, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, this is honestly my favorite venue to be at, and come here and have a chat with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, because it's such a great place to be. So thank you. Because I will. Okay, so now apparently I'm going to take some questions. So everybody wants to... We have two mics or something? Oh my God, look at her. Thank you very much.
We have two mics, one here, raise your hand, and on the other side, they're going to alternate between, and keep it clean, people.
Duct tape. Can Can I have a glass of water or something? A bottle of water? Thank you. Okay, anybody have a question? Where are we? I can barely see because the light's so bright here. Over there, yes. Just ask me anything. Joe Flanagan, anything. I know all the dirty laundry. Everything. I'll make it up. If I don't know it, I'll make it up. I'll lie. It'll be good though. It'll be fun.
Okay. Question I have is, will there be any crossover from this?
Where are you?
Right. I'm tiny.
Wait. Oh my God, you're gorgeous.
Will there be any crossover for SG-1 or Atlantis into the new universe, Stargate universe?
Would you like that? I certainly hope so. Thank you very much. You know, as far as I know, I think Michael Shanks has already crossed over. Great guy. But no one from Atlantis has crossed over yet. And hopefully, we'll see what happens. But obviously, it would be a pleasure to do so. And I know they're doing a great job with the show. Apparently, it looks amazing. So I'm really excited to see it. So hopefully, you know, we'll see what happens the coming years. But it'd be very nice. And hopefully for the fans, I think the fans would enjoy that. So we'll see what happens. But it'd be a pleasure. Hi.
Hi. What's your favorite novel?
Pardon me?
What's your favorite novel?
The World According to Garp. I'll tell you what, I was a wrestler at University High School, wrestler.
Yeah, I was trying to find somebody.
And what a great story. And I remember after having read the book, watching the movie, and what Robin Williams did such a great job on that, and so did John Lithgow. Love the movie, love the book. That's my favorite all time. Hi.
Hi. Thanks for being here again.
Thanks for having me. Don't you look at me like that. Blazing a trail through me. Sexy little thing. Keep that. Oh my God. Sorry. Segue. Time change. Sorry guys.
I wanted to know if in the 5 seasons of Atlantis, you have a favorite blooper moment.
Favorite what?
Favorite blooper moment, a funny moment that just happened, or
Favorite blooper moment from 5 years on Atlantis. Oh my God. I gotta be honest, there's so many funny times we had doing this show. One thing that sticks out, I remember an episode, I forget, it was, honestly, I forget the title of the episode, but Tori Higginson's character, Dr. Weir, was in a bed. You know, very dramatic, right? This is behind the camera. And I think it's called Phantoms, actually. And there's this machine going, you know, obviously I'm not a doctor, but on television I play one. There's this machine that's going back and forth, you know, scanning her body while I'm talking. And Jason, Joe, Rachel, David, I'm doing all the talking, right? Monologue about what the hell's going on. Scottish alien medical jargon, right? Pages of it, right? And then Joe and Jason are punching each other, you know, in the background, you know, in between takes, whatever, fucking Molly, it's a Friday, people just don't want to be there, right? I am talking, Tori's lying in the bed, sleeping, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't remember this. And it's just dialogue like crazy. I'm just going, you know, and I'm trying to focus, and they're like, what's going on, Paul? Get this shit going. Let's go get our Friday, get my flight, go surfing and stuff. I'm like, stop it. And they're talking, and this machine, I have to time my dialogue so when I say a certain line, it doesn't cross over Tori's face with this, like, this bar that's going through. And that's the only thing they're really worried about. Not really what I'm saying, you know, but this. So I'm doing, you know, that's it, good for God's sakes, I can't believe what you're going, you know, blah, 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 you know, and this thing's like, cut! I'm like, why? Well, the bar passed Tori's, God finally got it out once, right, you know? But it just tells you, they hired Jason Momoa because he's big, handsome, and beats up people. They hired David Hewlett because he can talk really quick and he's very smart and clever. Joe Flanagan is our hero, Rachel O'Shell because she's gorgeous and hot, Tori is smart and hot, and Dr. Beckett because he's kind of cute, lovable, and can handle a lot of dialogue.